calling back. We're going to try to give her a call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old.
And for the first time in months,
who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's at work to Safe Haven. Detecting 12, take a check that one out.
6-1 bullet, 2-1 start, take your shots.
Officer still stands for talk. No. Offender in custody. Temporary with the... Thanks. Anyone else close, wait to see what's up, let me know. First number. 10-4. Possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's at work to Safe Haven. Check that one out.
6-1 bullet, 2-1 start, take your shots.
Officer still stands for talk. No. Offender in custody. Temporary with the... Thanks. Anyone else close, wait to see what's up, let me know.
3-3. Alert supervisor on the rest attached.
1830.
Is that possible, Sheridan and Wilson?
Good evening, everybody. StreamYard's already being a pain. So the last show that we had for Idaho 4 court hearing, yeah, my mic quit working. So let's hope tonight works. I don't know. It was already buggy as soon as I was trying to join. That's why we started late. But thank you all for being here. As you know, I had another show that was planned for the last couple days. But the last couple days that I've been getting better and dropped some hearts. There's a lot of people. We've had team members get COVID. Me and Trey and a certain Angel have been dealing with like some big time sickness. That's why I haven't been around, except for here and there. Doing the last couple court hearings, and I still push myself too much those days. Whew. But the last couple days, I've had my energy back. I've felt better. But just seeing all the stuff going on with Sebastian's name being associated with it just really last summer there was a promise for change. And then I'm sitting back, not only seeing because I was sick as hell. I could barely even get up for like 4 or 5 days. I could barely even get up. It was that bad. So all I could do was sleep and listen to shows. And it's, like I said, last summer there was a promise to change. There was a promise for change. There was a promise that change was coming, positive change, everything that our community has always been about. We're not the community that sits there and bashes on people. Do we have to defend ourselves from once in a while to once in a while? Of course. It's just part of the gig when it comes to this genre. I mean, hell, that started from the first day we started talking true crime. So it's just different names, different faces, same old BS. So you're always going to have that, you know. But I've never seen a case like this that has this amazing young man's name associated with it. Because you know he was a superhero, Sebastian. And to sit there all this time and see people recreate specific parents in their own little movie skits. To see people dressing up as other people. Movie skits. To see the people that continue to have the talk shows about the latest rumors. With his name associated with it. People fighting each other on both sides. This side issuing lawsuits and the other side issuing lawsuits back. When it comes to this young, amazing man's name being associated with it. The money grabbers, the people that'll sit there and have these shows discrediting other honest content creators, making them trying to turn against you. We were one of them. I had to do a show a couple days ago about Brittany J's lies. And she still continues to tell her community that I did something to her in order for her to bring up my name and do all this other stuff. And it's just like, people can be gaslit all they want, you know? You got money grabbers that'll sit there and just have a constant promotion of themselves. Hey guys, it'd be really great. You could keep the lights on if you become a member. While they just sit at a desk and don't actually go out there and do the work. Money grabbers that'll sit there and have their little jugs on the screen and how much have you tipped to me lately? Do we have a banner at the bottom? Yes, we do, because I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you. You all know that. Do I thank everybody for any kind of contribution that they do? Yeah, I don't even call it a donation, and that's one of the things that's different when it comes to me, because it means more. It's not a donation. It's a contribution. It's a contribution to try and help spread peace, positivity, and progress throughout this world in whatever we can do. The people that associate Sebastian the superhero's name and then bash on other individuals, make stuff up about other individuals, create hate and negativity. Attention getters. You know? What's the latest rumors, y'all? Let's talk about them. All of this stuff just mucks the water so much, and it's so sad. So the last 2 days that I was going to have the show up until I canceled it a few hours ago and made this one, to me, this is more important. Every show I always have an outline, certain topics I want to make sure I discuss, stuff that I didn't get to in the show before that I might want to bring up in the next show. Because I always want to give you all thought-provoking content, whether it's through my footage, my experiences, the videos that we watch, the stuff that we go through. The last 2 days, I really did want to do this show that I had planned. I actually had it planned for a couple weeks. I just wasn't able to get to it because of the illness. But I could have yesterday. I really could have. I could have done it tonight as well. But to me, I don't even have an outline for tonight's show. I really don't. Is there some things that I want to kind of go through? Yeah, I do. But it's when you sit here and you see all of the circus. I mean, you can go through our videos. You can see what the shows are about. It's not about the latest rumor. It's not about announcing how beautiful it would be and how much, donations and all this. I mean, it's just really sad. It really is. Because you have a community over here we've always said, even the people that we work with, the community, even the people that we work with out in the field. It's never been about a side because there is no sides when it comes to Sebastian. Sebastian is the only one. There's not two Sebastians. There's only one. And so as we've sat here, because we've been there from the beginning, and as we've sat here and we've watched organizations come and go, you've heard of the latest one a few days ago, a week ago, something. We covered it in one of the last shows about how they were backing away. Now all of a sudden they're back. It's like, everybody has lost focus. And what I mean by everyone is I'm talking about people who pick one or the other sides, because there's never been a side with us. We've sat here this whole time and watched both of the sides make this be about something that it's not even effing about. It has become to the point where it's not even about Sebastian anymore. It's not. It's about who's trashing who. It's about who's discrediting who. It's about skits and movies, lawsuits. Pay me, pay me, pay me. I mean, when it's pretty bad, and let's be honest, have we not been attacked from both sides this whole time? We got a C&D. We also had, this is not a threat. And all we've done was just try to do everything we can, and you all know that's been there with us this whole time. You all know how hard we pushed. How much of ourselves we gave up. How we never got into the back and forth. There's a reason for that. It's because we've always been about Sebastian. Even when each side, even content creators, each side has attacked us. You know? Because we're going out there to try and help anybody we can. We have people talking shit about the people that we worked with. Well, they were working for the PI. Isn't that the PI's job? You can hear. We're just there to help any way that we can. What somebody else did ain't my fucking fault. It makes no sense. You know, you got somebody a couple days ago, Brittany, sitting there taking and twisting my own words when I was just showing support to another content creator that got hurt from her too. And then all of a sudden, well, I don't think the green team, huh? We don't need this, you guys. You even had the green team attacking CJ. And then when CJ shows all the receipts, all of a sudden, well, he did something else to me. Okay. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because we continue to be about Sebastian and Sebastian. That's it. We've been attacked from both sides. When you can go through the videos and you can see what we have discussed when it comes to the Sebastian Rogers case. You can see with the raw footage, the theories that we've come up with, the different things that we've explored when it comes to being there, when it comes to being out there in the woods, when it comes to being out there in the water, when it comes to all of the stuff that we have done, and yet we continue and have always continued. Myself, that's why the team's small, because the team that we have, whether it's the inside or whether it's the team on the outside, when it comes to the boots and the boats, because we all are about the same thing, Sebastian. That's why we've had other offers to work with this individual and that individual, and we've declined because we already found out they aren't about Sebastian Rogers. It's about this or that. And we don't even advertise that. You see what I'm saying? We don't even use that to attack back. We don't. We don't even talk about it. That's why when Brittany first came across, I never heard him say this, because we don't talk about shit unless somebody brings it up. It's getting so ridiculous. I didn't even want to do the show that I had planned, and I didn't even have an outline. I just literally have 5 things that I might want to discuss, and this is all from the heart, because I'm just sitting here going, this is sad as hell. We've sat here the whole time and watched. Yes, Michael, the backstabbing and the gossip and the rumors and this side and that side, and it's like when you're seeing movie skits and lawsuits and the shows pay me, and the shows bash, it's like, what the F is wrong with this world? Because are we not all supposed to be here? Are we not all supposed to be bringing attention? Are we not all supposed to be doing this for Sebastian? Not our own personal goals, agenda, rewards, any of that? these daily updates when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the last few shows you can hear me talk about it in my intros. The mornings that I'm waking up and I'm seeing this update and that update, and every day I'm just like, this is bullshit. That's why I'm starting to do a morning show over at the lounge, because it's like, yo, if you all want something other than true crime for breakfast, let's just start our day having fun and talking about the latest topics and comedy, and you know what I mean, because it's like you sit there, you wake up and you see these rumors and updates and all this other stuff, and it's just like, what the hell is it's like the world is going backwards. It's like people's attention spans are going backwards. It's like people's logic is going backwards. It's like people's respect for one another is going backwards. It's like people's love for somebody else is going backwards. And you add that on top of a missing child's name that deserves every opportunity that anybody can offer to try and have the right thing happen. And it's become a damn circus to the point where it's like people want to say that they're not about the circus. They want to talk about how they're not part of the circus. But you look back, look at everything that I mentioned tonight. It's all circus. Last summer, there was a promise to have a positive change. And I have yet to see that promise be fulfilled. And it's been how long? We'll be doing one soon, Mama K. Trust me. Probably Wednesday. I've just been sick for a week and a half and haven't been able to do much. Thank you, Mark and Betty, and thank you all, and I want to shout you out for your contributions too. This shit's just on my heart, and I'm just like, I just don't get it, because I'm not trying it. This has nothing to do with confidence or being cocky or nothing like that. When I tell you guys, what other team has gone out there and done not just the stuff for Sebastian, but the stuff for other cases too? But we're talking about Sebastian. What other team has done the stuff that we have done together as a team? And at the same time, not pick a side. Think about it. What other team has done what we've done and never been on a side? Because we've always been about Sebastian no matter what. And you even have someone from the green team attacking me, making stuff up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, whoa. Whoa. After everything we've done? And then questioning the Sebastian card of our effort and our dedication to Sebastian? What? When have we done shows? When have we done shows? When have we gone out there and done work for a particular person? We've done it for Sebastian. And you even have somebody in the green team making up shit about what I said, making up shit about who I said it about, making up shit about what I was even like. It's sad. It really is. It's a sad. It's a sad. And all that muck just keeps going and going and going and going like it ain't, it's on that train. It's on that train. There's each car, they have their own little separate thing. The stuff I mentioned tonight, you got each car having its own thing going on. It's all on that train. And it ain't, the rails don't have Sebastian's name on it. You're not even on the right track. And then you see the stuff that comes out last night about all the fakeness. It's like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Can't people just be about the victim, the family, and the communities? I don't understand it. It's just, it's sad. I want to say contribution call out. Veronica, thank you so much for gifting a membership. If you were gifted from Veronica, please drop some purple hearts. She's doing a lot of work for Micah Miller. We are going to have her on a show here in a couple days. I've just been sick. We were actually supposed to already have it. That's my bad. I just couldn't even. I had so much stuff planned, and being sick just it kind of ruined, So we'll have stuff coming up, trust me. Danny D, we got Idaho 4 tomorrow night and a morning show tomorrow over at the lounge, talking comedy and fun. Danny D, the spectacular supporter, member for 4 months. Thank you so much, and always thank you for your support. You've always been so supportive. That does fit your name. You've always been so supportive, not only for being a member, but just being in the community and the conversations that you are involved in the community, and the positivity and the peace, and it means a lot to us. It really does, because without all of you guys being about peace, positivity, and progress, we wouldn't be able to have the community and the atmosphere that we do. So really, thank you so much. And also Tammy Jeffrey Davis, thank you for being a member for 6. Geez, the time, it catches up so quick, don't it? The time, holy hell, 6 months. It's crazy. I want to say thank you to everybody, though. Also, YouTube is still having issues. If you're not getting notifications, just unsub and sub back, because I don't know, people, it seems to fix itself when it's doing that. And then also, my chat keeps freezing. So if your chat's freezing or you're delayed or something, just back out. The thing you really have to pay attention to, though, because it won't fix itself if you just back out and come back in. You actually have to close out the app and then come back in. I wish they would fix their stuff. I don't know. So, Jennifer Coffindaffer put out a Twitter post a couple days ago. I think it was a couple days ago. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yesterday, actually. Yesterday morning. Okay. Put out a post a couple days ago. Now, we were going to discuss a lot of the stuff that Jennifer Coffindaffer has discussed when it comes to Sebastian's case, and we were going to do that in the show. But I just wanted to sit back and talk to you all tonight and not even have an outline and just I don't know. I even thought about maybe opening the phone lines just to see how some of you all feel, you know? It's just kind of whatever tonight. It's just sad. I just I hurt for Sebastian because of it, you know? When you've been just about him the whole time, you've seen all the stuff and where it's gotten to up till today, and it's just like he deserves so much better than all of this. He deserves so much better. I don't know. Maybe I just care too much, you know? Maybe I expect better of other human beings. Maybe I expect people to be doing it for the right reasons. Because I expect them to be just like what we're about, and that's the victims' families and the communities. I don't know. I guess I just expect better, you know? Yeah, I know. The lawsuits. You know what I'm saying? Lawsuits. Worried about this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. You know, it's become the latest rumor, the latest this is what they said about me, the latest everything, the latest what was it like when we could possibly never know? This is what they said about me. It's like, man. Yeah, Michael, you're right. And this is what I said this earlier. I said this to the team. I said, we can't control the current of the water, but we can control the paddle, right? We can't control where the current takes us, right? If we're not paddling, we're all in that same boat. Peace, positivity, progress, victims, families, and communities. We're all in that same boat rowing. That's why we got the big heart and the big boot. If somebody's coming in there rowing in the opposite direction, we're already trying to catch up to these victims, families, and communities. We don't need somebody else rowing the opposite way. And that's why I said earlier, I said, we can't control, if we're not paddling, we can't control where it takes us. But what we can control is that paddle. If We wanna go straight, we can do a little this or this. If we wanna go up this direction, we can do a little this and a little this, you know? That's what it's been the whole time. It's been that since day one when it comes to the current of the water and what we can control. The paddle, right? What direction we're going. Way better, you know? It's, you go back to, when I'm talking about the last scene, right? The last scene. And I'm sitting there telling you guys, yes, it matters. It matters about the last scene because it matters to the family that's in the middle of Montana that doesn't have any attention on their missing child's case. And it's not fair for them to have to put up with the same in the area BS when their loved one's missing. That's who it's about too. So when you think of all of the stuff that's the time that's being wasted on, hey, let's talk about the latest bullshit rumors. Hey, pay me. Hey, this person was saying this about me. Hey, this person was doing. What about that family in Montana in the middle of nowhere that would love to have that airtime be replaced with facts for their case? Now, would shows about last scene and digging through footage and all these other, yes, right? Because we're all trying to find it, but this other muck. You add that into what I'm talking about tonight, and it's just like, what is? And some of these people get lifted up and praised, and it's like, attention span, lost focus. Look, I get it. This is a business, right? This is a business. For some people, it's just hanging out at a desk, just talking about whatever. Some people, it's a business. Some people need support in order to be able to do the stuff that they're doing. And this is a platform in order to be able to try and help the most people they can, as much as they can. But damn, we're not talking about cereal. We're not talking about a car's brakes. We're not talking about the latest hit single. We're talking about victims. Victims, not cereal. And so you think about Sebastian and you're like, you know how upset he would be Can you imagine how upset? Can you imagine how upset any child would be if there's a whole bunch of shows with his or her name associated with it and it's just a bunch of people talking about the latest rumors and give me money and bashing this person? You know what that would do? Think about what that would do to any child. Think about it. Those are the things that I think about. Why? Because it is about Sebastian. So yeah, when I'm waking up, I think about all that stuff. And it's just like, oh my Lord. There's so much fake out there in this world. So much fake out there in this world. And it's just like, which way did she go? Everybody's lost focus. It would, Maria. Think of any child. Think about any child. It could be Jimmy Corncob, 9 years old. Jimmy Corncob's name being attached to this and that. You know what that would do to the poor child? You know, if you're a parent, grandparent, if there's a child in your life, it doesn't even have to be blood. If there's a child in your life, think of that child in your life having their name all up on that. And think about how they would feel. Think about how sad you would feel. Think about how hurt you would feel. Think about how disappointed you would feel. For them. For them. In the meantime, look, guys, I got so many members. Look, guys, there's a Cash App down there. Every 10 minutes. Think about how your loved one would feel. That's why I'm saying this stuff. That's why I'm like, you know what? Forget the Jennifer Coffin Daffer episode that I was going to do for you guys. Who knows, DuckTales? What, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know what direction he left the house. It could literally be your backyard. We don't know what direction he left the house. Update this, update that, update this, update that. Is it really an update? That's why there's so many people doing all the different kind of programs, because there hasn't been an update. Damn straight, Busby. Did he? You know, you look at photos and what do you see? Oh, Sebastian has a tattoo on his arm. It's and there's very key people in positions that aren't even acting like it's for Sebastian. And you see it, you know, you see the veil slowly being lifted from the beginning. You see the veil slowly being lifted from the beginning because fake can only be fake for so long. Until that fake does expose itself. It'll give you little snippets here and there, little snippets, little, ooh, what was that? What was that? What was that? Little snippets. And then all of a sudden, after time, I was, whoa, yeah. Man, you go back to the little snippets, yeah. That's why, you know, when I explain to you all of the stuff that's going through the mind, and I explain to you what that does, and then you put yourself in that position and you think about that child in your life and in the same position, and now you you know, now you see the totality of what I'm saying tonight, you know, and the stuff the stuff that the discussions that myself and the team were having today just about this. It's not just me when I say it's only about Sebastian, it's the whole team. The whole team. And when I tell you the stuff that I think about when I wake up, you know the team feels the same way. This isn't just CJ. This is community. I know, Pam. I know. Pam says I couldn't believe what I was hearing, seeing while you were away. I know it was. All I was doing was sleeping or listening to shows, the audio. I wasn't able to even really watch most of the time because I was just, it was me and baby Angel just cuddled up in the blanket all day. She's down in the living room right now. She likes looking out the living room window now. She's like constantly on the move. We'll see if she comes back. She's in the living room right now looking out the window. She just loves it. That's why during when I was, you know, when I was sick, I was like, man, I need to do a morning show because this is just. You know, you want to try and help. You want to try and do anything that you can. And there's so much toxicity out there. And the toxicity even goes to the other things that I mentioned that don't even appear toxic to an average individual. But when you've seen it from the beginning, you see the behind the scenes, you see the different things that people are willing to do and say. It's like, yo, we need to get a balance in this society. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's way too much money me bashing, movie skits and money grabs and bashing and attention. Hey, the latest rumor. There's so much of that. It's just so overflowing when it comes to these cases. You gotta have some laughs in your life. You know what I mean? And when you care and all you do is care and your whole team just cares and you see all this, it's like, oh my Lord, man. What is wrong? What is going on with people? Why is it not even about Sebastian? What, Pam? Oh, DuckTales, we looked at those in the very beginning from the first interview. We've already explored it. Way back in the beginning. I'm sure we have a show probably sometime in March. Heather Joe, there's a pattern emerging. Yeah, it just continues to get more mucky every single day. And it's sad. Sebastian don't deserve that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The smear campaign doesn't, but I am going to say this because just like when I was out there working on the Micah Miller case, right? There was a lot of people out there that were like, man, this is crazy what's going on with the smearing and all that. I've never seen this happen before. And that's the thing. It's literally all these cases. It's just some of them don't go to that kind of extreme. And when you're looking at all the stuff, the last couple months, especially, and you're like, it's gotten to this level. It's gotten to this level now. It's just like, man, I've never seen, people pretending to be this parent and that parent on, as a movie skit. And I've never seen people dressing up as other people before and all this. I'm just like, what if, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if your child, that was their name associated with the damn video? You know what I mean? And the commentary and you know what I mean? It's just like, you just have to be able to think about other people more than yourself. And I guess not too many can do that. That's why it's gotten to the extent that it's gotten to, is because people ain't thinking about the other person. How do we succeed together? We think about the other person first. Why do we think about the other person first? Because you want to grow, right? How quick do you grow if I'm just going to give you half of me? You're only going to want to give me half of you. Is that growing? What if I give you all that I can give you? Does that not make you want to give all that you can give in return? And what does that mean? It means you're growing, you're evolving, you're climbing. It's so easy to just give 50%, you know? It's so easy. I barely have to do shit. The hard road leads to an easy life, and the easy road leads to a hard life. The hard road leads to success. The easy road leads to failure. Oh my gosh, Michael, that's crazy. I just don't. Yeah, it's not just this case. I mean, you could literally have a show about whoever. Now, does it go to this extent? No, I've not. That's why, when people are like, this is like Summer Wells. Yeah, it was like Summer Wells last spring. Okay. When people want to compare Summer Wells's case to this, that maybe last spring, this is way effing beyond and has been for any of that. I know, Michael, and that's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. Why did Jerry Springer become so popular? Because of the drama. It's one thing if people are going to Jerry Springer and they're like, all right, you got to play a husband that was cheated on, and you got to play the wife that cheated on him with this and that. All right. And then you're going to get mad at him, and then you're going to smack it, all this other stuff, right? That's one thing. That's one thing. What would This is what I'm saying. This is what I don't understand. What if instead of those adults on Jerry Springer, it was children? Think about it. What if it was children fighting on the stage and they did that? And somehow I don't get it. But what I do get is that Sebastian deserves way better. We're still going to do the shows that we're going to do. We're still going to do the content that we've always done. We're still going to work as hard as we're working. I just wanted to just talk to you all tonight. It's my first night back from being sick. The last day and a half / 2 days, I'm sitting there going, this is just, I mean, hell, you can go back to a month ago and I have a show about discussing the same stuff. Does it ever get better out there? No. Just like the comment, in the beginning of the show from Cheryl about people need to just move on and quit bickering and all this other stuff. And it's like, we're not, I don't know. Maybe you got to give the show a chance, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are doing that. And this is really about all of that, but in a different style of a conversation. They do, Angela. They do. And that's what I'm saying. These people must enjoy watching or would enjoy Jerry Springer if it had children on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what the hell is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? And I'm just like, you should see the lies that were made up about me in Brittany's video. Why I even had to make a video to show everybody the damn truth, because it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Using Sebastian's name, using my name, using other people's names that weren't even involved in it when it came to it was like, and then the whole green team, we don't need this, you guys. It's like, what is this turned into? And then you get called out with receipts, and then you just tell, well, he did that. No, I didn't. That's why I never talked about it this whole time. You said it yourself. More gaslight. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the? Out of any of the teams that have gone out there and we get shit made up just because it's easy to attack us. Heather Joe, I was searching before there was a reward. So your question's already been answered. We were out there searching before there was any reward. So it's already been answered last March. If you really think about it, Heather Joe, do your research. Do your research about how often rewards get paid out. Okay? You'll find out not very many. You'll find out not very many. That's kind of a rude question to even ask, honestly, because to sit there and even insinuate to somebody in a question that there's money for a reward motivation, that's pretty insulting, honestly, because you kind of insinuated with that question that that's what it could be about. And I'm sorry, that's not 100 in return. Thank you very much. It was pretty rude, actually. But no, the answer was the question was answered last March. And I don't know what other cases that we've done boots on the ground and done boats on the water where there was a reward either. I mean, pretty much all of them didn't have a reward attached to it. So thank you for your question, but no thank you for your company. Just being honest. So I'm going to share this post from Jennifer Coffindaffer from yesterday, even though when it comes to Jennifer Coffindaffer, there's a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily correct when it comes to the case, and sometimes misinformation can get spread, but she did have a really good post. She has yet to even respond to me, and it's kind of funny. But I wanted to share this because I felt it was very important. So, regardless if I really, even the Idaho 4 case, the facts are a little, it's like maybe an intern's doing the work or something. But I want to show this because it's very important. Okay. From the beginning of this case, here's the link to the tweet as well. I'll drop it for you in chat if you're on Twitter. From the beginning of this case and every case, I always hope that the parents will serve as a united front. I've always cited the Petitos and the Schmidts as being a perfect example of divorced parents working together to find their child. I always hope to see parents' love for their child outweigh their differences. That has never happened in this case. Now, you take out that never happened in this case. We're going to say it again, and this is what it's about. From the beginning of the case, and every case, always hope that parents will serve as a united front. I've always cited the Petitos and the Schmidts as being a perfect example of divorced parents working together to find their child. I always hope to see parents' love for their child outweigh the differences. Now, you take the parents and you can also discuss, well, from the beginning of this particular case and every case, you always hope that people will serve as a united front. You always hope to see people's love outweigh their differences when it comes to the victim, the family, and the community. And she's right. It's never happened in this case. Contribution call out real quick. 1 second. I want to say thank you, Jennifer P, for the $2 super sticker. And let me throw this up there one more time. Thank you for being a part of the community, and thank you all for being a part of the community. And if you're enjoying the content, please hit the like. It is the So it says, if you believe your ex-spouse has something to do with your son's disappearance, could you unite? And sorry that took me so long, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Could you unite? Whether you're wrong or right is not consequential. What is consequential is what you believe. Nevertheless, creators and social media personalities bringing vile hatred against either parent does not help anyone. I truly hope it stops on both sides. Both sides don't exist here. There's only one Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. It's pretty bad when Coffin Daffer is coming out with this post, and it's pretty bad that there's key people on both sides. It says both sides that she's referring to. Do you hear what I'm saying? Both sides. She says, show Sebastian's photo, post Sebastian Rogers' name, keep talking about Sebastian so the case does not go cold. post facts and discuss them fairly, as they could lead to a better understanding and maybe even break in the case. Do any of those shows that I've discussed tonight do that? They may show Sebastian's photo. They may have Sebastian's name. Of course they do, because they're associating his name with their vile hatred. Does that help keep Sebastian's case not go cold? No, it doesn't. Because every single one of them things that I brought up tonight does nothing but make it get colder. It's about me, money me, money me. Lawsuits. Hey, I'm playing another character. Yeah, this person's a POS. Guess what? The latest rumor. It makes it go colder. It does not keep talking about Sebastian so the case does not go cold. No, it makes it colder. Post facts and discuss them fairly so they could lead to a better understanding. Look at our content. Facts. Trying to discuss stuff that'll help get us closer to where he is, not what his effing childhood was like. And we don't even know it and never will know it. Or bashing somebody. Or, hey, guess what? Memberships keep the lights on. Some creators are good guys with good content and commitment to help finding Sebastian. Is it sensational? Is the stream about bashing another creator? This is on both sides, people. Both sides. Is it sensational? We've been part of it from both sides. Green team just a couple days ago. Or I should say a week and a half ago, my bad. Is the stream about bashing another creator? Does the stream discuss facts and expose false claims? Does the creator have a money wheel or money goals? And are they asking for your money throughout their stream? What is their background? Do they conduct research? Or just sit at a desk? Do they invite knowledgeable, credible guests on their show to broaden understanding of the case? Look at our guests that we have on the show. People like soap operas. That's apparently what sells. Don't buy it. It won't help find Sebastian. Find fact-based channels working to find Sebastian. We can't let this become another unsolved Summer Wells case. He truly needs our help and our voices. Sebastian is 16 years old now. Do you see why I'm saying what I'm saying tonight? It is. Just like it's up to people when they come in this community to be about peace, positivity, and progress, in order for that atmosphere to be able for everybody to have that safe, comfortable spot. It's the same thing when it comes to what I've been talking about this evening, what Jennifer Coffin Daffer brought up. Both sides. You know, it's one thing to get bashed from one of the sides pretty much from the beginning. It's another thing when all of the work that you've been doing, the team that you've been doing the work with, the documentation that we've been doing, all of these different things. And when you have a prominent member of the green team attack CJ and make up lies, not only to bring up CJ's name, but also to make up lies to cover why she brought up CJ's name. And you hear Jennifer Coffindaffer right here sit there and say, does the creator have a money wheel or money goals, and are they asking for your money throughout their stream? And this is how our team gets treated. Now, I want to give respect because there was one individual that reached out after, and we had a long conversation, few hours. It's kind of interesting who didn't reach out. Very interesting. And then you see the stuff that's been taking place from both sides while I've been sick, and especially the last couple days. And then I see that post from Jennifer Coffindaffer, and I was like, damn straight. Damn straight. Because it needed to be said. It is up to the community. It's up to the community where you want to be. But I thought we were all supposed to be about the victims' families and the communities, not about all the other circus. Latest rumors. What's your latest rumor? It just makes it get colder. Contribution call out Dre for the 1999 super sticker. Thank you so much. Let me make sure that I heart and like these as well. Thank you so much, Dre. Also, Susie Q73. That's a cool name for the $9.99 super chat. Keep up the good work. Your heart and purpose clear to whatever purpose are clear to what everyone that matters. Forget the trauma, find the baby. That's exactly. And it's sad, trauma. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad that it's even, we're associating drama with victims, families, and communities to the point where that's a word. You know what I mean? You couldn't have said it best, Susie. My email, yeah, thank you. Or, yeah. Or I'm on any of the platforms too. I know some people have this and don't have this. The only thing, you can see all the platforms up above here that I do have, and it's all EvilleCJ. So I just don't do TikTok because that shit is toxic as hell. It is sad, hide and seek, because, you know, me and the team were talking about it all day today. We're just sitting there going, you know, It's hard. It's hard to sit there when listen, when you're on one side, and I hate even saying sides, honestly, because it's just about Sebastian. There is no two Sebastian, Wayne, Drake, Rogers to be on left or right. There's not. Up and down. There's not. It's one. But my team knows. You know what I'm saying? They see what's going on. We even discuss a lot of the stuff that you guys that I don't even talk about the BS out there that our names get brought up in. You know what? It's we don't even discuss barely any of it out here. We talk about it as a team. The team knows everything that goes on. The team knows the inner, like when that happened from Brittany and she lied and then did all this other stuff to me and then tried to play it off. And she's part of this green team. And hey, the team knows. The team knows we've never said nothing. The team knows what went down because the team is the team. They've seen everything throughout time. They know I share everything with my team because we are a family. Like, we are a family. They are my family. They're the people that I wake up every single day and I talk to and I say good morning with a heart. They're the ones that I say good night to in sweet dreams. They're the ones that we have conversations throughout the day, worried about each other, hopefully, giving each other prayers and different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really do care about each other. They know the shit that I'm going through, especially with stuff like that. They know more than anybody how hard it is beyond hitting the live button and talking to you or going out on this location. They literally know 24/7 what the hell's going on. They know the horrible days that I'm having when I come up on camera and I'm like, hey guys, guess what? Because I don't want you guys to feel like I don't want to try and bring negative energy towards you just because I'm having my own personal thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they know in the background, damn, CJ had to deal with this. Can you believe this? I mean, it's shout out to you, Yoli. I apologize. I really wanted to do that Idaho show on Saturday. I still couldn't. Even though I started to feel like I got better that night, I literally had to sleep most of Sunday, and that's when I started actually feeling normal. I'm like 95% right now. I can still feel a little teeny bit, but it's not really affecting this because it was so cloudy when I was sick. I couldn't even think straight. But we'll have that Idaho 4 show. We'll have that Idaho 4 show in one of those days later this week. We will be having Yoli join. We'll be discussing the latest court hearings. Later on this week, we'll have her as a special guest. We got some stuff to talk about it tomorrow night, though, too. Also, let me share this with you. And if you want something other than true crime for breakfast, because I'm going to be doing a morning show, talk show, call-in show, live call-in show, talk show, where I got a whole bunch of topics and I want to hear y'all opinion, and we'll just have fun and do comedy. Start the day off with some comedy. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, well, he did this to me. That's why I mentioned his name. And it's like, okay, show the proof of that too. Because when you showed a screenshot, it didn't say what you said. So where's the proof of that too, you know? Where's the proof? I'm just gonna no, he did this. Okay. Well, the notification's out for Idaho 4 for tomorrow night. There's gonna be a redaction to the closed hearing, so we're gonna actually be able to have a redacted version of the closed court hearing from last week that happened on Wednesday regarding the IGG suppression. So we got some new docs to discuss tomorrow night for Idaho 4. It's going to be a great show. Speaking of, you should go look at all the boots on the ground work we did for Idaho. That didn't have a reward either. And we actually that trip was like $3,500 and there was no reward attached to that. I don't know. Am I about a reward? I really don't think so. But that might be the latest rumor, you know? So, I don't know. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit. You know, this stuff, I've never had any issues with J4J. I mean, she knows how my name's spelled. She used to love me. You know, she used to love me. I'd come in her chats and she'd giggle and we'd have fun. But then all of a sudden, you know, she started taking an L away from my name and called it Evile. And it's like, come on, lady. That was the only thing. But when it came to her show last night, because I had already heard and I needed to do some more, you know, digging myself, but I had already heard about some of the stuff that was posted last night from a particular Twitter individual that I had already heard some stuff for a while. So, you know, it was like, man, but I want to say shout out to her because she did a really good video last night going through all those posts. Because when I was going through them, I was like, even when I was sharing them with the team and stuff, and it was just like, you guys don't you know, wasn't it crazy, angels? And yes, Busby, you're an angel too. Wasn't it crazy when I was first kind of discussing all that stuff with you? And then I was kind of giving you a little bit of the BG that the team gets mixed in with the post and stuff. Wasn't it crazy last night? I know. But I just, you know, I just have to shout out to her because she did a video last night. She did a video last night or something and kind of went through them all, and I was just like, yikes. We had the same questions from the very beginning. But yeah, right, team? It was like, and then who I even said, because I don't know who was involved in it. I really don't. But we were all kind of having discussions. I was like, I think it was this person that probably had something to do with it, you know, kind of laid out the background. Because like I said, we've been around the whole time. So we've seen all of it from all different angles. And yeah, it was like, yep, the little snippets, the little, what was that that happened a long ass time ago. It was like, that makes sense. Right? Oh, that shit. Yeah, yesterday was wild. Well, Gabriel's an angel. Gabriel's is a guy. So yeah. Busby should have a wing on his damn name. But no. It was crazy. It was crazy, but I do have to shout her out for that because she actually got on last night and did a video, and it was like, wow, I mean, it's all right there, Gabrielle is my alter ego. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But I don't know. You just I don't know, just seeing all this stuff the last couple days and all this is just like I don't know. So, I just wanted to hang out for a little bit. There's so much stuff to get in cuz I have other stuff prepped and I've had it prepped that I was supposed to do and then I got sick, so literally there's stuff that we can discuss, but I kind of want to separate this message. From any other stuff that we're kind of working on. And plus, with it being already kind of getting close to 9, all the stuff that I do want to get into is going to take at least three hours for any of the stuff that I have prepared. So I kind of would like to just kind of keep this as its own video. I'm not going to start another show for this evening. What I am going to do is if anybody, I am going to go over to the lounge and I'm going to chill back. There's not a notification out, but I'm going to chill back over there and I'm going to, if you still want to hang out with us tonight and you don't really care to have true crime for supper, come on over. Like I said, when I first started this show, and I was even talking to the team about this, about going back, like we can't control the current of the water, but we can control the paddle. And everything out there is just kind of drifted off a bit. And it's created this imbalance when it comes to the toxic and the negative, and when it comes to the peace and laughs, right? That's why I'm going to be starting to do a lot more talk shows over there, because if I want to be able, just like when I started this show, I wanted to be a community and have a community where people could come and feel togetherness and love and happiness and all these different things that help us no matter what. Because I started this show because of the COVID lockdown and the depression that it put me in from being alone all the time. And I needed a way to figure out how I could get out of that hole. And my idea was way back in the beginning, it's still COVID. There's still stuff going on, but at least I can hang out and try and be with people that are maybe feeling the same thing. And instantly the show helped bring me out of that depression. It became something that I wanted to protect so much. And so when it comes to all this stuff going on out there, that's why I'm going to be starting to do shows over there too. comedy shows, talk shows, because it's, you know what? I also want to create another door for people if they don't want to sit there and have to be in the muck just to be together. Then there's another door for you to go to where you can still be together and you don't have to listen to the muck. So if you'd like to, you're more than welcome. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate it very much. Again, I know we had a show that I was gonna do, and I just will do it another night. This is more important. This is something that needs to be talked about. This is something that needs to be brought up. Shout out to Cough and Daffer for posting it yesterday. I just want you guys to know we don't have to be in the mucky pond rowing our boat every day. We can take some time and go row our boat together in that beautiful water. That's just nothing but peace and love, baby. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much. I'll drop the link one more time if you didn't get it and you want to go over there. I will see you back tomorrow. We'll see you back tomorrow night over here. I'll be doing Idaho 4. And then tomorrow morning, we already do have a morning show scheduled. There's a notification out for that. If you want to hang out with us in the morning, CJ and friends into the nooner. And then we're going to have some night shows over there into the mooner. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Please have a beautiful, peaceful, positive day. And if we don't see you tonight, we will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. And thank you all for being you. Because without you, we wouldn't have this peace and love on this planet. It takes all of us. And take care.